October 9th, Emergency Services Committee meeting to order. First thing on the agenda, approval of minutes.
So moved.
Is there a second?
You're gonna be busy today.
Yeah, Kurt's gone.
Kudos.
It's probably on the way. Okay, motion made second to approve the minutes of September 11th. Any further discussion? Okay, all those in favor say aye. Opposed say no. Motion carried. Public comment. Is there any public comment? Any public comment? Any public comment? Public comment is closed. Okay, Tom?
All right, monthly report, working on a new off-site plan for Dunn Paper. I was back and forth email with them yesterday. I think we got it nailed down pretty good. I also sent out to Kathy Hulber, who is now the chair of the LEPC, for her review. She's been working with them her whole life. I haven't heard anything back from her other than something in the minutes. I was missing John Holman in my meeting minutes, so I had to add him.
What do you mean by an offsite?
Off-site plan is a hazmat plan for the facility.
Oh.
So Dunn Paper added sulfuric acid as a cleaning solution. Anything over 1,000 pounds would have to have an offsite plan, so we have 8 of them. Weather Shield, Geldwin, which will go away next year. Rockwell has Rockwell and Fritz Avenue. Walmart, Tractor Central, and now Dunn Paper. Oh, I got one more. Who's the other one? Dairy Concepts and PFA.
Oh.
Dairy Farmers of America and Brews. They have 3 different chemicals actually, so they're the biggest one. So that's what the offsite plan is. We have to update those every year. Continue to work on our IPP for next year. And to finish off the one for this year, that's the integrated preparedness plan, which just integrates everything, all of our training, exercising, planning, all of that into one big plan. It was new last year, so it's still a little rough, but we're getting there. Planning for the radio upgrades in the ambulances and potables.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of
Potables for the first responders. That'd be a.
They're gonna be drinking on the
job.
job.
Yes, that should have been portable. I did get the portables ready for the ambulances, haven't got the mobiles yet. And then, you have any idea when is GenCom gonna program them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and
Okay, so whenever they get their own.
Yep, we're working on that.
Okay.
Do I need a new pager?
No.
No,
Okay, I'm good then.
but you'll have to get it reprogrammed.
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
updated, yeah.
There's gonna be days where, like, they're gonna have to go to each fire department, because every truck radio's gotta be reprogrammed, every pager, so.
Okay, thank
There's
you.
gonna be, stay tuned.
Okay, thanks.
And we're finalizing the LEPC requirements for this year, and we have a meeting on Friday, for that. Terry just let's make sure you had it on the schedule, 10 a.m. in the little conference room. So, all right.
How are you gonna fit all the people that are supposed to be coming into the blue conference, because they don't show up?
About half come, so, yeah, and only one of the 2 could vote, so, let's see, you're the county board rep, so you're the only one, you don't have a backup. Phil Undershoots the community rep, and he's behind Doug Pavlik, so Doug knows come, Phil can vote, if not, you can't have them all vote.
Doug said he's going.
Is he coming? Okay, so, and Phil's still back and forth with Rich about something about that. But whatever. 254, 251, and 250 all got the reflective cape on them now, so that should make the DOT happy.
Very many people though, it looks absurd.
Yeah, it's just dumb, it looks dumb, but,
Got lights and everything.
yeah, we gotta have this 4-inch reflective tape all the way within 4 feet of the ground, all the way around, yeah, it's just dumb. So, but it's on there, so I sent him pictures, he was all excited, so we got that off our list. New rig is still scheduled for February of 25, it's being built now. 254's had a couple hiccups with oxygen leaks, but our equipment, our regulators and stuff are leaking, so I've replaced 2 out of the 3, I got 1 more to replace, and then hopefully that'll stop. leaking a
You're
little
still
bit.
using those green plastic gaskets that they go back to the.
No, we got the good rubber ones, yeah, this is on the truck system.
Yeah.
Those things that plug into the wall, well, they've got a tiny little gasket on it too, but it's hard plastic, and
Yeah.
you gotta go over there and you gotta wiggle it, and all of a sudden you're
Yep.
it's like, well, that one's junk, dig out another one, so that's what I've been replacing. A lot of members have been doing stop the bleed training around the county, fire departments and businesses, and even the Mennonite school they went to for the, can't remember if they did the middle school or the high school age kids, but that went really well. With that, the PERC, Hospital Emergency Response something coalition, donated another 20 kits for us to give out, so that's good. They have a tourniquet and some bandaging and clotting bandaging and stuff like that for severe bleeds. Still doing a lot of CPR and AED training. One of my instructors, of course, is a little laid up, but that didn't stop her from going and teaching the homemakers of Marshall the other night. I'm sure the doctor approved that before she went, so got the bill, yeah. I said, go. So,
I had to go and carry everything in.
Yeah, yeah.
Stay safe.
yeah, so she takes care of it down there usually, and I take care of it up here. We have 3 students actually now interested in the winter semester for the EMR class, excuse me, the EMT class. We have 3 in the EMT class right now that are currently EMRs for us, they're first responders, now they're going on to EMT. 1 from Sheldon and 2 from Hawkins. So that's good, and then I have 4 more on the list for a new EMR class to start after the first of the year. 2 new EMR first responders to start shortly, Ashley Schweigert over in Bruce, Brenda Miller down in Jump River, and also, Jesse Anders. Kaler, is that how they pronounce that last name? Kohler, Kaler, whatever.
Kaler.
Yeah, Kaler. Cliff already works for us, her husband, and they live on north of Holcomb. And, so she's gonna start first responding and maybe work on the ambulance some too. She's not listed here because she was already an EMT, so just not for us. She works for Cornell currently. Meetings you can see there. And I think that's everything. We are gonna request at least 1 more of the, quick steps that we have outside the ambulance that comes up to add an extra step, from the group from the hospital, for Sheldon's rig. I haven't looked yet. We were talking about it last night at our department meeting, and Sheldon requested if they could get one, if we could request to get some funds for that. And then, I got thinking, I don't know if I ordered the new rig with that on there, so, might request 2. So, that's where that is. So that's it for me, Terry, I think.
Okay, and your training, out of county travel.
Yeah, you approved that last month, we just didn't have the, slip. Didn't have that thing, so you just need to sign it,
Okay.
so that we can rent it and hand it in.
I handed it in.
Oh, I get to take it over there?
Yes.
Oh, all right.
What I do for all of our people is submit it like with the payroll that they are requesting, like I
they
just keep it with
request
my payroll
reimbursement.
stuff.
Okay, I'll send it in the next payroll,
Mhm.
so that it does last one. Maybe by then I'll actually go out of it.
Okay, the next thing is payment of the bills. Any questions on that?
Medical directors is 7 or 8 months. So that means catching up.
Yeah, they don't always send them to me on time. Lucky to get a bill sometimes.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Motion to approve.
Okay, motion is made and seconded to approve payment of, emergency services bills.
They're still,
system and all?
yeah, they're still building the old stuff over again, you know, the collectibles,
Oh,
but, yeah,
it's
as far
getting
as
down,
the
the new
main
stuff,
building, they're under 30 days now, so. it's
so it's improved quite a bit.
Oh, yeah, quite a bit. Yep, and I have access now where I can actually pay them online.
Oh.
And, and I haven't been in there and played with it much, so I didn't print one out, but I'll have it for you next month, so we know exactly year to date what we collected, not what we billed, because we always work on what was billed.
Okay, next thing is budget review.
2024 budget, I don't know why this sheet looks like it does, it says that my budget is 709,000. My budget is 709,000 from the, levy, but there's also 700,000 from billing, and so I don't know why they only have half of it in there, so I am not 104,000 in the hole, I should have 600,000. I don't know why they only have half of it shown there. That is the levy amount, is 709,673 is what they levy for the ambulance. But the other half comes from billing, so I'll see if I can get her to straighten that out. And the emergency government one, I gotta go look at that, 'cause I don't know what's in there that pushed me 12,000 over. I have no idea. There's not much goes into that account other than wages, if it's wages, that's, yeah, I can approve, because I don't enter that in the budget, they do.
Okay, any further questions for Tom on that? Okay, the next item is discussion and possible motion to discuss on TUT in regards to ambulance wages.
I asked Tom to put that one on. This whole idea that EMTs can quit, start drawing their state retirement, and can go work in the school or any other public place the next day is one thing. But saying they gotta wait 75 days, or whatever it is now, before they can come back on the ambulance, especially since we're short, is ridiculous, and I don't know if it affects you guys out there or not. We gotta see, this is just the early beginnings, we gotta see if that can be changed. And I'll be honest, my wife got caught in it, I think Jim did.
Jim Griglock and Jim Rossbach.
Yeah,
Well, Jim Rossbach's a little different, he did quit, the other one's quit because he'd taken their WRS.
and so now your pay stuff all starts from that day, when you come back to work. Which is ridiculous. So anyhow, I'll be back with it, I'm gonna get some more information from Ashley and some other stuff. The other thing is, even though it's on here, I'm just gonna, if it's okay, I'd like to discuss it. We've talked about ridiculous hours they're trying to get for licensure now. I happened to the forestry convention, and they had the head lobbyist for the Wisconsin Counties, or Wisconsin Towns Association was there. And he said, well, we're lobbying for 3 things this year. And the first 2 things that the forestry side shared with. And the third thing he said is change this rule on registration, for EMTs and EMRs, don't add the hours, that's just ridiculous. And I was really impressed with this guy, apparently he's really good for Towns Association, Rand, maybe is his last name, but anyhow, we're gonna be working on that. After we got done, I talked to somebody from Oneida County, somebody from Clark County, and somebody from other county, and they said they've got the same problem. Why are they increasing it? It's not gonna be any more efficient, it just means you're gonna have to learn more words, that's all it is. And also to get rid of the national registry and have the state run it like they used to. As
They
far
already did
as-
that with the EMR.
Yeah, but as far as
EMT
expense,
went back to.
I can't see where it's gonna cost us any more money, because we're paying ridiculous amounts to national. And the other one is get all the technical schools on the same page, teach same thing over and over, regardless of where you go to school, because that's not happening. The other one is, we got Wendell in a EMR, or EMT class right now, he called up my wife with a couple of questions, and they're still in this bullshit of making them answer questions at our paramedic level for an EMT. So, we've got a lot of work to do on this. Everybody knows how hard it is to get DHS to change their mind, but we're gonna be working on it. Now, Tom's got a contact, I wanna get his name and phone number too, the rural,
Yeah, the guy
quite a bit.
UW, yeah.
So anyhow, I'm gonna be working on that with some other counties. Hopefully we'll have a county resolution saying, we have problems right now. We're short. We're shorter than we've ever been, I think.
Yeah, totally agree, for sure,
Yeah, so we gotta get something done on this. So anyhow, that's just something for your information. I'll be back with this.
And interest is not great when they know they gotta go 180 hours, now they wanna increase it to 240.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, George took that class, what else are they gonna teach you in 60 more hours, George?
I don't know.
At the basic
More words,
level.
more
Yeah.
big words.
Right.
More ways that you can help the paramedics, that's about it, you know, it's nothing but the basics, so.
The Oneida guy from Oneida County and I think Clark County both said this is ridiculous. Oneida stuck with North right now, who is one of the bidders for ours years ago, and we bid this out, and we know how efficient they are. Put quotation marks around efficient. So, anyhow, that's all I got, thank you.
Okay. Anything else, Tom,
I did get the river flooding stuff back into our code red, and any other groups, there's, Ashley had an idea to put one in if anybody was interested in railroad information. So if I get notified that the train is down on the tracks and it's not gonna move for a while, then I can put out an alert to people. We can do that countywide, but we want to create a group that people can sign up for to specifically get that, you know. I think my MPs would like it because they got caught twice the other night on one, so on the way to a call. And yesterday they got caught again, but not for, that was just a few seconds, so.
Same thing in Sheldon.
Yeah.
Just so you know, Tom, Bob has a direct phone number to somebody
Oh, yeah, I call them
because
all
of
the time.
that,
Mhm.
yep.
I call them
So-
all the time, but they move
Yep.
about this fast, just like when dispatch calls them.
Well,
Well, just a minute, we gotta send that one to Manitoba. Oh, no, that one's gotta go to Illinois.
well, he got like, he got really mad, so he got like, somebody's cell phone,
Mhm. I have the hazardous
Right.
goods guy's cell phone, which can't just call him anytime because he's the hazmat guy.
okay.
You know, I called him to get a different number from Terry, then he never called me back, so I'm still gonna jack him up about that. Maybe he retired. You met him at Ken Collins,
Yeah,
he's done a couple of classes here.
I called the number and I actually got a nice gal.
You get a human?
Yep, and I asked if she was in Alberta. No, she's in Illinois. Of course, they still haven't gotten back to me about the problem yet, that they were gonna take care of and call me back on Monday. Today's Wednesday, still haven't heard anything, but,
Yeah.
about the track.
So anyway, that system is there again. Now, Dairyland's put together another educational flyer to be sent to all residents in the county. Again, mostly along the river, but others will get it. And we're gonna include that, you know, go back in and sign back out again. Because if you went in and signed up as a guest, which you can do, but you can't get the community alerts as a guest, you have to have a username and a password. So, you go back in, you create that, and then you can sign up for that stuff. I have countywide flooding, river flooding, and, basically other things that are going on in the river.
Hurricane flooding.
Yeah, hurricane, or like when we had oil in the river, you know, stuff like that. So if there's anything like that going on, I can notify that group. Mike likes it when I notify him when they're dropping the dam, let some water go, so he can make sure the old pontoon is tied down.
At least I can put my boots on.
Yeah. He's gotta go sloshing around down in the water, so. So yeah, those are working again now, so. So it's just something inside the system, then go in and turn it on.
And they've got, in the budget for popcorn for those of us who are just.
That's right, that you're gonna
watch it
sit
go
out there
down
and
the
watch the
road.
oil go by, yeah.
Yeah, go down the river.
But that was really helpful, because you kinda kept me alert to what the cleanup crew was doing, because they're up and down the river 20 times a day with boats.
They were out there in pretty cold weather and
Yeah.
cleaning up those oil.
Oh, yeah, it was
spills.
raining and snowing,
That
and they were out there.
Yeah.
Dave West, I think that company is out of Wausau, that did the cleanup for them.
And
So-
there's a little detour today for the ambulance, the EMT,
Up
just,
your way.
yeah, just a teeny
Okay,
little
yeah.
one, but it's
Around
all
that
on
corner.
brand new roads.
Yeah, they gotta cut into a new road and put a culvert in, yeah. Yep.
Don't worry about that.
Okay,
No.
anything else?
That's it for me, unless
Okay.
there's any questions. All right,
Annette.
gotta go.
Okay, for the
You
month of
have your schooner?
September, For the month of September, we had, one natural death and 2 accidental deaths. Nice and quiet. We had 0 autopsies, 8 cremations, 7 hospice calls. I used, 9 hours of on-call hours, and we had 1 donation phone call. Request, to attend training, I'm still doing the online training. Let's see, my issues, the, scanning of old files. And I think you asked a good question last time about, how do you know what is a file you should keep and what is a file you shouldn't keep? Well, once I did a little research on it, the sheriff's department, I think you guys keep them for 99 years, any death, records. And so I looked it up through the state, and we have to keep them for 75 years. So, I'm right now, working on the policy, for what we need to keep and what we can destroy and what we need to do with it. And I'm gonna get that to Ashley as soon as it's not a hot mess, a big jumble of stuff. And then, we had the meetings, with the A-team, Ashley, and we kind of discussed a little bit of, I would say about 90% of the counties in Wisconsin charge for signing a death certificate. That might be something that we wanna look into in the future. It's a little bit of income, it's not gonna be a ton. It might be, if we charged $100 for it, it might be about $7,000. But I can do a little bit more research on that, if that's something you guys wanna look into.
I voted against it years ago.
Right,
Because people are paying a lot of money out for the death, and they're coming, well, then all of a sudden this other one comes in and it has Rusk County on it.
right.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it gets billed to the funeral home itself.
But you
So,
know,
they're
turning
they're
over,
incorporating it into their,
I would imagine.
yeah, into their fee then, so,
That's my opinion.
yeah.
You're still looking into it.
Yeah, you can
Well,
still-
I'll look into it and see what the consensus.
I mean, how much time does it take, $100 worth of time for you to do it?
Oh, well, that would be paying for my, like, my, per diem, you know, I get $185. There is probably at least 2 hours minimum of just searching through, like, medical records and, different things of sort. You know, all the information that I get so that I can actually fill out the death certificate.
Okay.
So, I mean,
Very
that,
good. Give us more information.
Okay.
Bring it back.
okay,
Not that I'll be any happier.
yeah.
Change your vote.
Next is review of invoices. I think I don't even remember what Doug got for the office there, but.
Okay, looking at payment of the bills, for fire extinguisher service. Any questions on that?
Is that for the one in your vehicle then, or?
I think it was, it could have been.
Oh, I'm just asking.
Yeah, I
Cause
just,
I'm presuming you
he
have one in your vehicle.
turned it
so-
right into finance,
Yeah.
whatever he did.
Motion to pay bills.
Okay, the motion has been made and seconded to pay the, medical examiner's bill. Any further discussion? Okay, all those in favor say aye. Opposed say no. Motion carried. Budget review.
Because it says I still have 41% left.
Is there anything on here that, I think we've talked about this before, between on-call pay and per diem, those got,
Yeah, oh, let me, I didn't look.
on that.
I don't look, hard enough here.
But is there anything that you want to call to our attention?
No, not yet.
It's
No,
like-
the autopsies are gonna be a little bit over, hopefully I don't have another one,
Right.
we might, but, next year I did, cause I budgeted for 6, so next year I budgeted for 8, so that I wouldn't go over, and I'd rather give the money back than look like I didn't, but, I think our deaths have been like really unusual kinds of things happening. Yeah, just. But that right now is, I probably have another one coming in, so that's another like 3,000. So,
And how many would that make then if that one came in?
that would be 7, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, cause right now you show 6 through September.
Well, maybe it is only. No, it's gotta be 7 then, that's,
So another one would be 7.
there's another one coming, yeah.
Is there,
I don't know, I gotta look at that then, re-look at it, cause if it says 6.
was there, will there be an autopsy regarding the accident on Mandy Lane? Like 2 Fridays ago?
No,
I mean, there's
no, there was no need for it
no
because
need,
he
right?
wasn't the driver and.
Right. Okay, but any other questions for Annette? Anything else?
No,
You're good?
just have a nice, week.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Sheriff's Department.
Morning. Monthly report. Average inmate population 21 in-house. Correct, that's all it is. We have 1 on monitor, and we have 12 off.
Are they all chip off?
We have one in there.
You see the training we received, we got no upcoming requests. You can see the meetings, notified business, Sergeant Matt Whitecheck, has been promoted to our drug investigator position effective November 1. And we chose that date because that's the date we'll be full staff on patrol. All of our guys will be out of the academy and, should all be off FTO, so.
I think Matt would be a good one for that position. I
Yeah.
agree with you.
So, that's where we're at with that. Any other questions on any of the paperwork there? Otherwise,
Our,
but,
the theft seems to keep going up. We got more this year already than all of last year.
yeah, they had, 3 more yesterday.
What does that involve, Rory?
Just about, a lot of it's petty stuff.
Oh,
Otherwise, we got the bills.
okay. Cory, any question on the overtime, or overtime loss? Any questions on that?
Where you at upstairs then for staff?
We have, we're 4 short. We have 1 gal that's gonna start November 1st. We we had 2 other offers out that we're doing backgrounds on.
Just curious.
Yep, no. Hopefully we'll get there.
Okay, any questions about the inmate housing? From that? Program? Okay, the next thing is, the bills, any question on that? It's kind of the teeter, Baron goes up unless Van Western goes down. Any questions on the bills?
Unemployment insurance.
We have to pay unemployment for people who aren't not working here anymore.
Okay.
I didn't hear you.
It's for people who quit here, the county still has to pay them unemployment.
Yep. It's ridiculous. That's like Tom said, he's got, I think, 3 applications to become an EMT just to fulfill their unemployment. Not gonna take the class, they're not licensed, but they ask about a job.
Yeah.
That's what I thought it was, but I was hoping it might be something better.
Yeah.
Any questions on the bills? If none, I'll entertain a motion to approve the bills.
One second.
Okay, the motion has been made and seconded to approve the sheriff's bills for the month. All those in favor say aye, opposed say no, motion carried. Budget review.
If you look at the numbers we got, then we're, still $1,300,000 left in our budget. I don't know if that's an accurate number at this point, with you, Ashley.
No.
So, that's the number we got at this point, but, I'm sure we're going to be over budget due to the out-of-county housing and the overtime. So, otherwise, everything else is pretty much intact, I think. Just them 2 items.
Other question, just what is snow patrol for this?
That's our snowmobile, but the snowmobile, the boat, and ATV are mostly grant funded through the state, based on the number of hours, citations, contacts, that, they make during the year. And then the state gets so much money, and then they split it throughout the year, so you don't always guarantee.
Yeah, like we just got our ATV reimbursement yesterday, it was a little over $11,000, so that will balance itself out. But for snow patrol, we won't receive anything because the trails never opened last winter, so.
Any other questions?
Okay, no further questions for them, let's move on to tower project updates.
We meet, weekly with, GenCom, Brightspeed, and Bruce Telephone, who will be the carriers, for the fiber. We hit a few bumps in the way. One is on the south tower down in Sheldon, because that sits on a natural gas site, and they will not allow, running the fiber into the tower. So that will be corrected with a microwave dish to there. It's the only possible way to do it. The sight line is plenty good, not an issue, and actually will be cheaper. But, the project is moving forward pretty decent, they're saying maybe by the end of the year, I'm gonna guess February, March, but, they still got concrete to pour for the slabs. But it seems to be moving on, so.
Is that right, Steve? That,
Down here?
yeah,
Well, Bracebid, yeah, Bracebid would put it in, but, Enbridge won't allow any drilling or plowing on their property because they don't want no sparks, they don't want anything because of the natural gas and plus all the things they already have underground. Which makes sense, I mean, it does, but,
We did look at a couple different options as far as tower locations, but then obviously the monthly rent was sky high again, so.
so we trying to figure out, balance that out, but, we're, according to them, we're still well under budget, so. We'll keep moving forward, so.
Okay, with the difference between the Ingram Tower and the one in Glen Flora, what's the actual height that they're gonna put these things at? I mean, is Glen Flora that anywhere near, I would think Hawken, or Ingram would be considerably higher.
It's not, Glen Flora's higher.
Is it? I haven't been by to see how tall the tower is.
Yeah, Glen Flora's
You climb
actually
it,
higher.
count your steps and then,
You catch me when I come down.
make sure you get the same number of steps up and down, how's that?
I was just curious.
No,
Yeah,
it's,
no, it's
it's
higher.
actually higher.
As I drove by the one.
I think most of the towers, are 300 feet, right around 305, somewhere in there, is that numbers that you're throwing at?
That's something I can pass on then.
Yeah,
What is the projected finish date for all this?
they're hoping in the year, but we're thinking February, March probably.
Depends on whether you're the seller or the buyer. That'd be a good thing.
Any other questions on that?
okay, squad bids.
The finance, property approved, the bids for the 3 vehicles, 2 Explorers and 1 Tahoe for 2025. Explorers came in at just under 46, and the Tahoe at 52. And the Tahoe is for the K-9 unit. They did have pictures and provided that to property to show how tight everything is in the smaller vehicle with the K-9 and everything, cause not only do they have all their equipment, they have all their K-9 equipment too, so.
So that cost include everything that,
No, that's just the vehicle cost, so. Yeah, the changeovers are $2,000, $3,000.
Yeah, it depends
Depends
on
on-
the vehicle and if they need anything new, but usually they can take what's in the current squad and put it into the new squad.
So that was approved, so, guess that's that on that. Anything else? No?
Any other questions?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, our next meeting scheduled for November 13th.